Yeah, we're doing this. It's in black and white. Deal with it. Also, yeah, I know I haven't posted a review in a long time, and I just haven't had time because school and college apps and... So, The Lighthouse. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. What do you want me to say? This movie's directed by Roger Ebert? What? Hold on, wait a minute. Roger Eggers. No, wait, I'm dyslexic. Robert Eggers. I'm so sorry, man. It's directed by Robert Eggers and stars Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. I'm not even kidding you. This movie is an actual modern day masterpiece. It's insane. There's not a single low point in this movie, for me at least. The whole, from the opening scene, from the opening shot, and like the music, I was just sucked in. I was into it. Now, is there really anything wrong with this movie? Like, is there anything I didn't like? No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually perfect. From this beautiful cinematography, to the fantastic acting, to the set design, the sound design, everything is just mind-boggling amazing. I know we all give Robert Pattinson shit for being in the Twilight movies, but that was when he was held back and he was given shit material. Listen, Robert Pattinson is an amazing actor, and he just gave the performance of his life. He was incredible. Willem Dafoe too, who I've loved, who I've watched since I was a little boy in Spider-Man. He was fucking fantastic. Robert Eggers, he directed The Witch, which came out in 2016, his debut film, which I think is fantastic, especially for a first-time feature. Very good. I recommend it. But this just kind of blows The Witch out of the water. I said it already, but every shot in this movie is absolutely breathtaking. Like, they put so much effort and craft into like composing these shots and making them feel so horrifying and yet so beautiful. Apparently, Robert Eggers actually got some old Lightkeeper journals and studied the dialogue off of that, which is, I think, so cool. But as much as I love the cinematography, the music, Willem Dafoe, and just everything about it, I think by far my favorite part about this movie is Robert Pattinson. He absolutely kills it. I said already, but this is his best performance since Good Time. And I love Good Time. It's a 10 out of 10 movie for me, but he just blows his performance from Good Time out of the water. This is a performance that I never expected Robert Pattinson to take on, and I feel like he will suffer from severe PTSD from this performance he pulled off. The amount of grotesque things that Robert Pattinson did to get into character is actually disturbing to read. Apparently on sets, just to get in the character and just in the situation, in the mood of what they were filming, he pissed himself, he threw up a lot, he ate dirt. The dude is a method actor at this point. And you could tell in his performance how much he poured his heart and soul into performing this character. I just love movies that really go in deep into a character spiraling out of control into madness. I think it's always fantastic and riveting to watch, and Robert Pattinson pulls it off beautifully and horrifyingly. A horror movie I saw recently was Midsommar, which I think was fantastic, and the way they approached that with making this horror movie in broad daylight and all these beautiful colors contrasting with the gross and horrific scenes at play, it's something I thought was very interesting and unique, and I really like that approach. And this movie somewhat does something similar. I mean, the movie's fucking beautiful to look at, and there's a lot of scenes that take place in broad daylight, but because it's in black and white, and because like they're on a lighthouse island with all this dirt and rocks and shit and bird shit everywhere, it's disgusting, and yet somehow really, really beautiful to look at. I don't know how else to describe that, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. The reason it's not a horror movie is because there's not a lot of like horror elements. It's mostly just, all psychological. Just a deconstruction of a man just going insane. And I think those are the best types of movies. Those are my favorite types of movies. Just in-depth character studies about just really messed up people. And not even just messed up people, but just average people who just go through a tremendously intense and horrifying experience. Yeah, we gotta talk about Willem Dafoe for a second, because goddamn. Alright, Dafoe's been kind of like, been cucked out of a lot of Oscars, and I feel like he's deserved a lot of them, like, over the years, like, really. But this is the year that he really, really needs to win an Oscar, because this man just went full Dafoe. I'm trademarking that, full Dafoe. Dafoe legitimately gives, like, 2 separate monologues that last at least 2 minutes in this movie, and I was encapsulated. I was just invested in that whole monologue the entire time. I did not like get pulled out. I felt just really invested in his character, and he pulled it off beautifully. There's something about the way he speaks, his voice, his mannerisms, his ye old sailor voice that just grabs you and just sucks you in and just makes you feel like you're actually there and you're actually having a conversation with this lunatic of an ex-sailor. It's incredible. I can't stop praising this movie enough. There's not enough praise I can give it that will justify how good this movie is. I just really hope a lot of people see this movie and just admire how brilliant it is and just how great it is. Because, not even kidding, I walked into the theater, there were just like three other people there, and that was kind of upsetting because this movie really deserves a lot more than just 4 dudes in a theater. I'm pretty sure I was the only 18-year-old there. A lot of them were just old farts and enjoying a good movie. So please, I beg of you, I'm on my knees, not literally, but you know what I mean. I'm on my knees. Watch this movie. This movie deserves your money. It deserves all the praise and glory that it's been getting. All the hype about this movie is real. Watch it. It's really good. Because hopefully, I feel like if this movie gets enough attention from the mainstream audience... I just said mainstream in an unironic way. Oh, God, kill me. I feel like if more people see this movie, there's a better chance of it being recognized by the Academy. It's not doing terrific at the box office right now, and it has a wide release, but not a lot of, I don't think a lot of people are going to see it. And I feel like if no one sees it, it's probably not going to get the recognition that it deserves. And believe me, I said it countless times already. It deserves all the recognition. It deserves all the praise it's been getting. It deserves so much more too. So I'm gonna shut up now. Watch this movie, please. Just do it, man. Watch this movie. It's, yeah, you probably won't love it, but hey, you'll watch something new and unique and different. That's not, you know, Aquaman. It's amazing how much range Dafoe has. I mean, last year he was an Aquaman playing an underwater seaman. Now he's playing an actual seaman. It's poetic, ain't it? I cannot recommend this movie enough. It is the best movie of the year. It's probably one of the best movies of the decade. And not even kidding. I'm actually being serious. It's probably one of the best movies of the decade. My favorite performances of the year. My favorite everything of the year. And I'm perfectly comfortable calling it a masterpiece. And I am 100% comfortable with giving this a 10 out of 10. So yeah. See ya.